content creation hacks. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths and I'm going to share some content creation hacks that can enable you to maximize your output and also streamline the effort and the work that you have to do to create videos that work for you and enable you to build your social media presence and online presence. If you like this video, I would love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below. So we're looking at streamlining your content through content creation hacks. And content creation is about taking one piece of content and actually using it on multiple platforms on multiple ways. I'm going to show you how I do this so you can maximize your output without feeling overwhelmed. Let's dive in.
When you're creating content, you want to make sure that you're repurposing and using your content as much as possible, particularly if you're a small business owner, because if you're creating a piece of content, particularly a video for YouTube, that might take you hours of work and you want to leverage that and use it as much as possible. And so whatever you create, whatever you do, you really want to be leveraging it and repurposing it and reusing it on as many platforms as possible. So when I create one video, I start as my kind of pillar foundation. I start on YouTube. And so I'll very simply upload my video, I create it, I'll then also write some blurb to go with it. And once I've written something to go with it, I'll make sure that I'm reusing that as well. And I'll show you what I do next. So once I've created this, I then will also save it into Asana, where I keep all my social media posts. So it's kind of all of this content that can be then rescheduled and reused for later at different periods of, in my Facebook group and also on Instagram, so that it's kind of not forgotten. The next thing I will do is then make sure that here's my WordPress site, that all of my videos then are made into a blog post on my website. So how to do video when you're an introvert, here it is here. So it clearly says it's the video one. So I have a little more content than is on the YouTube channel, but it's the kind of thing that I've actually written on my email. So I kind of tend to do my YouTube channel, write it on my email, and then that becomes my blog post. And then from that, here's the video again. And then I also have, as you can see, I've got all of these images. So I tend to have at least 5, but often 8 images that all link to Pinterest. So from this one piece of content, I've then shared from YouTube to LinkedIn, to Twitter, to Facebook. I've also then created a blog post. From the blog post, I've created 8 images that then get shared to Pinterest. And then, so I can show you, so you've got that, and I would share it to whatever, if I shared it here to Pinterest, and there we go. And then in addition, I would also then go to the Creator Studio on Facebook and then upload all of those videos that I put on YouTube. I would upload those to Facebook, and then I would then use pretty much the same info that's below. I might use a bit more that I've written, but copying and pasting and upload it to the Creator Studio. In the Creator Studio, you have 2 options. You can upload it so it's a Facebook video. If we take this one here, that's a draft one. So this was my YouTube video for this week. And from that, I then, that's what was written. So that's all uploaded. I could also then share that to IGTV on Instagram. So again, from that one piece of content, I'm now sharing it to multiple places. So it might be that the text of it becomes just a video that is, or just a photo that's added from Asana. It gets uploaded to Instagram. But it also then might appear as an IGTV video that's also on Instagram. So it's kind of taking the thought and, you know, the video, the work that you've done with the video, and repurposing that. So it's kind of, you carry that on. You don't have to release all of that info at the same time, because actually I think that might be a bit boring for the audience. But actually, if you're doing it at different times, different audiences will look at things in a different place. And so I also do the same thing with LinkedIn. So I then share it to LinkedIn. But I don't do this all at the same week. It's like, oh, it all goes live. Because I think people would then glaze over if they've seen it in different places. But if it's, you know, it happens to be, this video actually went live in June, and now it's September, and I'm going to put it on to Facebook. So you can actually flick that around by making sure that you've got a few months apart from when things happen, so that that actually people don't remember. So you don't need to worry about repurposing content. Your audience is different on each platform, and they also don't always remember, glaze over things. If they do happen to think, I've seen that before, then that's not the end of the world. It means that the message is going in. And so the key thing to remember is that you want to be consistently creating content that is of high quality and that resonates with your audience. If you're not getting likes or comments or engagement on it, then that might tell you something, that it's not resonating. But actually, very often it is quite simply that some platforms, people don't comment in the same way. So if I put something on LinkedIn, I don't get the same engagement that I get on, say, Instagram or on my Facebook business page. So don't take it personally that an audience doesn't engage. It's just different platforms operate in a different way. But what you have to do is make sure that you are being visible and getting your message out there.
If you like this video, I would love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.